Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Will from the Department of Dance, and I've been thinking about what to talk about, and I don't think I want to go into the history of maybe ballet or contemporary dance because it can get very dry. So what I'm going to talk about today is looking at dance. So why I picked this topic is because like a few years back when I was in the army, I have a lot of guy friends who are not art students, so I always tell them, oh, so I'm a student studying in dance. So they always tell me this, oh, so you learn dance? Oh, you can do a split. So to them this is just what dance is about. And as you all know, like there's many different types of dance and it can be very interesting and very diverse. It's not just about big long legs and very high legs. So anyway, so how do you look at dance? And there are many different types of dance, and everyone is dancing. Like I'm sure all of you are dance, right? You dance at a party, you dance at home, you dance at the club. But what I'm going to focus on is dancing as a performance, dancing on stage. And throughout, I'm going to try and introduce as many different forms of dance as I can. Okay, so when you go to a dance performance, usually what goes through your mind? You will look, you will listen, and you feel. So you will try and use your not your five senses, you use two senses. You watch, you look, and you hear. And then there's something that I would like to call another form of sense is to feel. Right? When you watch dance performance, you will feel something. You don't just watch, oh, the person is moving. You will feel something from the dancer. So what we most likely look at, first of all, is movement, right? Dance is about movement. So, can anyone recognize this person? Yes, okay. So, I use him as an example because he has very iconic dance movements, right? When you see this movement, this is Michael Jackson. So, when you look at dance, you look at the movement. This is what interests you in the first place. Okay, so these two that I show you is more of hip hop or pop dance. In this form of dance, the rhythm is very fast, so it makes you excited. Okay, next, when you look at dance, you look at the aesthetics. Okay, so when I say aesthetics, it's not just about the dancing, the movement. It's about the whole performance as a package. So for example, you look at the beauty of it. Like, as you can see, this is more like contemporary ballet. So you will see very long lines and very nice alignment compared to these two, where the main focus is about all the different kind of groove and cool movements. Okay, and you also need to observe the costume, because when you look at dance, the costume, it tells a lot to you about the performance. For example, this would be a traditional Chinese dance, and if you look at the costume, you can even know which minority group they are representing. For example, this would be a Mongolian dance. So through the costume, you know that this dance is a representation of the Mongolian tribe. And after you watch a dance, you must think of the message. Okay, so for most dancers, the reason they are on stage, they are moving, is not just because they want to show off, wow, I have long legs, I can jump. But there is a message. There's a theme. And there's a moment. So if you look at this is a traditional Indian dance. So as you all know, Indian dance has a lot of gestures. They use a lot of arm movements. There's this, a lot. Okay. So all these movements, there's a significance in it. So you don't just see the way they dance. You have to try and think. Okay. So what I mentioned so far is there's a lot to think about when you watch a dance. But most importantly, we have to just receive enjoy, and enrich. Sometimes it doesn't help if you think too much and you think of the costume and everything. So, the most important thing when you watch a dance, when you look at a dance, is to live in the moment with the dancer. Share their joy, share their passion, and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Excellent. Everybody did very well. Can I give you 2 minutes to give your feedback to the presenters? Give you a chance to chat with them or question. I'll give you 2 minutes, give your feedback to the presenters, and I will give you some overall comments. More details